Hey everyone, I need your attention for 1 minute. This is not one of those ads. This is something that has changed my entire life. If you've been listening to this podcast, you know that this is all about personal development as the foundation for everything good in your life. And this podcast is now sponsored by Growth Day, which is the world's first all-in-one personal development app. I mean, oh my gosh, can you imagine having everything all in one place that you need to create the life that you want? Now you can. So if you've been struggling with your motivation, your mood, your productivity, or your purpose, you have to check this out. Growth Day helps you consciously change your life and achieve your potential. It has all the self-improvement tools, motivational classes, and life coaching all in one place. So many of us want to improve our lives, but the question is how? Where do we start? What do we use? How do you get unstuck? How do you make self-improvement stick? Well, research shows how. It's when you consistently journal, track your habits, set goals, learn from empowering mentors, and challenge yourself that you'll be happier, healthier, and more successful. But let me ask you something. Where do you actually do all of your personal development work? I have to tell you that over 300,000 people use Growth Day for a reason. It works. It's the world's #1 software for self-improvement. Growth Day has an amazing mindset journal that I absolutely love, a habit tracker, and a goal-setting system. In fact, I bet if you went to my stories this week, you probably saw me using the journaling app and telling you to do it too, because it's the first time that journaling has ever actually stuck consistently in my life because of this app. And best of all, Growth Day has live inspirational classes every single week from the world's top motivational speakers and life coaches. These are people who have impacted my life in huge ways. These are mentors who I already knew and loved. In fact, this is something that's so huge for me, you guys. I personally teach a class in Growth Day every single month, and it is one of the most fun things that I get to do, and I'd love to see you there. These classes will truly shift your life. There's always something new that you will learn. So join me and 300,000 achievers growing our lives with actual real intention. Visit growthday.com/Lori for a free trial. Yes, you can try this for free. So go to growthday.com/Lori and go live your best life. You guys, that's growthday.com/Lori. And I can't wait to see you there.
Where is your expectation that is making you not feel good about yourself? That's actually taking away energy from realizing that you are getting things done and that you're just moving at a pace in which you can move, in which is successful for you, in which is sustainable. Welcome to the Earn Your Happy podcast. I'm Lori Harder, founder of Light Pink, best-selling author, 3-time fitness world champion, and I'm a crazy, multi-passionate entrepreneur. My journey has taken me everywhere, from being a broke waitress, barista, retail associate, and personal trainer with massive anxiety and no belief in myself, to later becoming a multi-millionaire in love with my life. In 2007, my husband and I lost everything. We found ourselves hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt at rock bottom. We had no ideas and I had no education to fall back on. This is when I found personal development and learned everything I could about business. Not by choice, but because I realized no one was coming to save me. The conversations on this podcast are going to let you know that you're not alone and that we all feel like we don't know what we're doing. We're going to give you the tools to help you face your fears, take action, start your business, and grow those massive dreams that are keeping you up at night. It's time to create a life that you can't hide from and put so much on the line that your higher self is forced to come out. You're going to stop waiting for someone to approve of you and you're going to anoint yourself. Because I'm obsessed about building businesses that give women a platform, I want to feature you. So if you text the word podcast to 310-496-8363, you can get your questions answered on our Q&A segment along with a shout out. And if you rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast, We're choosing someone every month to get coached and featured on our show. It just might be you. So let's get started. Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. It's time for another quickie because there's always time to fit in inspiration. And we are partaking in the coolest thing ever. Do not miss it. Go to ownit64.com right now. It is a totally free 5-day training. You guys, it doesn't take that long. It's just a small amount of time every single day with my favorite people who have shifted me in the entire world and created massive transformation in my life. That is Tony Robbins, Dean Graciosi, Chalene Johnson, Jamie Kern-Lima, you name it. I mean, like, these people are coming in with their best stuff. And if you don't know how Chris and I got our start, it is because we took all of these different masterclasses from these people who taught us how to put all of our stuff online. And we truly started in the course world about 11 years ago. And this Own It Challenge is going to give you so many tools to own your future, which we know it's so important. And if you listen to this podcast at all, you know that Chris and I swear by having your eggs in several baskets because we have lost everything in 2009, our home, our cars, all of the things, and truly courses and learning about how to put business online. When I put my fitness challenges and everything online in the beginning, I learned that all from some of the people who are speaking at this event. So you guys don't want to miss it. Go to ownit64.com right now to go and check that out. You are going to love it. Like, everybody's going to be talking about this challenge. There will be millions of people on it. I will be on it. I'll be documenting what I learn every single day. I literally cannot wait for you to do this with me. So go there right now and sign up if you haven't already. Like, hit pause. Like, I'm being so serious because we're going to do this together and it's going to be a blast. And today I want to talk about the expectations that we put on ourselves. Not just about the expectations that we feel that we believe that others have put in ourselves. But I said this on the tail end of our run today. Lindsay Schwartz and I were running. We run every Tuesday and Thursday. And I said, I think I'm feeling false expectations. I said, if you really want to know what I'm feeling like I'm feeling like I'm making up an expectation of what I believe other people are feeling that I don't know if they're feeling it or not. So we hook into these expectations that aren't even real, and we think we need to live up to them, or we feel like we're letting people down, right? So what that's going to do is it robs you of all of your energy because it takes your focus away from where you actually need it. And something that Chris was talking to one of his clients about, one of his one-on-one coaching clients, she came to this place where she realized that she was really only good if she was doing all she could do is 3 big things a day. So before, when she was trying to pack in 1 million big things in a day, she felt terrible. She wasn't accomplishing them. She ended up just feeling like she was letting her own expectations down, and she wasn't operating at her best. And she said it wasn't until she felt like she implemented these only 3 big thing rule a day. Like, she can only do 3 big tasks, and sometimes not even 3, but up to 3. She's not allowed to put any more in her calendar other than 3 big things. So maybe it's 3 coaching calls, maybe it's 3 tasks she needs to get done. But she found that she ends up getting 3 things done more consistently than trying to fit in all these big things and then feel like you're failing everywhere in life. So what's the expectation you have on yourself that's making you feel like you're failing right now? And I really have to look at this. I'm actually about to go on a walk with Chris. It's the end of my day right now. It's about 6:00. And I need a reset. And I kind of felt like I was failing today because I had a lot of big things I needed to get done. And I ended up having a lot of big things come up that were more 911s than the other things. I think when you're starting a company and when you're, let's face it, when you're an entrepreneur at all, everything feels like a 911. Everything feels important right now. And it's like you can feel like a failure if you had an expectation of getting 1 million things done and not observing that you actually got other things done. So where is your expectation that is making you not feel good about yourself? That's actually taking away energy from realizing that you are getting things done and that you're just moving at a pace in which you can move, in which is successful for you, in which is sustainable. So we need to change our languaging, because right now I'm like, oh my God, I literally said to Jackie, who's living with us right now, my brother-in-law's girlfriend, while they remodel their home, I was in the kitchen and I said, sometimes today, I just feel like I'm failing at everything. And she's like, yeah, I felt that way last week. It's just, what's the expectations that we're putting on ourselves that is making us feel that way, because it's robbing us of the things that we actually did. It's robbing us of the joy of the journey. And I've been thinking a lot about this. Like, I don't know what else I'd be doing with my life. I really, really enjoy doing what I'm doing, and I don't want to rob that from myself. So where are we robbing ourselves of the actual fun in the journey, or just the hard work that is actually enjoyable as well? Because we're putting a false expectation of these millions of things that we can do. And maybe we put a expectation cap on it, right? Like we can only expect 2 or 3 big things of ourselves every day. And if you're in the beginning of your journey, maybe it's one big thing, right? Because you kind of grow that muscle of what you can handle and what's possible in one day as you get better as an entrepreneur, and as you know to remove the resistance, and as you stop getting as you're less fearful, there's not as much time that goes around things, and you just move a little bit quicker. So maybe in the beginning, you're like one big thing a day. And if I do one big thing, look, that's 5 big things a week. And that's like way better than I was doing. That's 0 things a week, right? Because you're just like stuck in fear or whatever that is, or stuck in a high expectation. So maybe you need to look and put a cap on your big things for the day. And maybe that'll kind of start you reframing and re-enjoying the things that you are doing. So you guys, I'm going to get out on my walk. Like I got to get out there and do my 3 wins that I do with Chris. You guys, if you don't know what that is, Chris and I every single night do 3 wins of the day. It makes us really look at what we loved and what we're so grateful for, and what we are proud of. And we have to do that. We have to do that. So it's like, who do you want to do that with? Can you do that right now? What are your 3 wins of the day? I'm so grateful for you. I'm going to go do mine. Go to ownit64.com right now and do that free training with me. Go sign up. It is totally free. You guys, 5 days of free training from the very best people, even if you can't make all 5 days. If you make one day with these people, your life will be shifted. I mean, these are the people who I learned from and completely rocked my world and changed my life. And I want you guys to have opportunities. I want you guys to have options. And the only way to do that is to learn from new people who have done it before. You know, that's what all of our e-courses are about, that we're always talking about, that we're always sharing. But this one's going to be special. This 5-day training is going to be so special. I will not miss it. I literally will not miss it. Obsessed with the people on there, because I have had such crazy transformation in an instant from some of them. So I'm sending you guys so much love. Definitely go check that link out and let me know what your biggest takeaway was from this, and if you're going to implement some of the things that I just talked about. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.
Hey y'all, I'm so excited to share with you, Earn Your Happy is now part of Growth Day Podcast Network. A bunch of us are coming together to bring more growth to the world and support shows and brands that we truly believe in. And one of my friends is also on the network, and I'd love for you to go subscribe to his show. You guys, Trent Shelton has the most incredible podcast. It's called Straight Up with Trent Shelton, and it's going to remind you that you are built for this. I have heard Trent speak in person multiple times. I've listened to his podcast a ton. He's coming on the show, and I literally cannot wait, because this man just spits straight fire. It is like truth that goes to your core and makes you take action right away. If you want one of those podcasts that when you're just out on a walk, you can't help but want to start running and run through a wall in your life, this is the show to go listen to. So you guys, make sure that you go subscribe to the show, Straight Up with Trent Shelton. You're going to love it. Want to know a huge secret to my success? Okay, not only my success, but just about every single person that I have interviewed on this podcast who is successful has this in common. You guys, they love to journal. They capture their life lessons and what they're grateful for. But a lot of people don't keep this up consistently. And most people do know that the research shows that journaling deepens your gratitude and increases self-awareness. But did you also know that journaling decreases stress and helps you achieve your goals faster? In fact, journaling is a huge differentiator between average performers at work and high-performing people. It leads to longer-term clarity, confidence, and success. So why don't more people journal. Why didn't I journal consistently? Honestly, they don't like staring at a blank page. It's hard to carry a book around with you or a notepad, and they just don't even know what to write about, or they just forget. That's why I know that you're going to love Growth Day. It's the world's #1 system for self-improvement, and it's like all-in-one personal development in an app. And it has an awesome digital journal, and people love it. Growth Day's digital journal has hundreds of research-backed writing prompts for self-reflection, positive mindset, confidence building, and success. I use them all the time, and it makes me think in ways that I typically don't, and it makes me ask myself better questions, which we all know gets better results in our life. It even has prompts that help you develop a daily, weekly, or monthly habit of reflecting on your life and identifying areas to grow. So it's a perfect time of year to start journaling, you guys. When you sign up at Growth Day, you also get systems for habit tracking, goal setting, and scoring, and improving every area of your life. Best of all, I get to teach there too, you guys. I'm so excited. I hope that I get to see you. I teach live in Growth Day every single month with a new topic just for you. So join me there. Start your free trial at growthday.com/Lori.
Hey, thanks for listening to the podcast. And I want to make sure that you have my phone number, and I'm not kidding. Did you know that I have a community text number? For real. My phone number is 310-496-8363. This goes directly to my phone. All you have to do is text the word daily to 310-496-8363. And I literally text you every single day, Monday through Friday. I actually just got done 30 seconds ago texting a bunch of people back, and I talk to you all of the time. You guys, people always ask me how I got my community text number and how it works. Well, all you have to do is you can just go to community.com and get your own. Community makes it easy to get a phone number that you can use to build your audience using text. People just text you at your number and they're added to your group. Then you can text them out audios, video links, anything you want. You guys, I text out happy birthday videos. I love to send podcast links, thoughts about life, book recommendations, different events that I'm doing in the local area. Texting gets me out of the noise of social media and directly into your hand. And now you can start texting your people too. Just go to community.com to get your phone number. They give you a 10-digit real phone number, not those weird short codes that look like spam, but it's more than a phone number. Your new number comes with an inbox for SMS and texting. This means you can actually manage your text list from your computer and an app on your phone. You can schedule text to send at certain times and to certain groups. You can even set up auto replies or let your assistant or customer service team answer your text messages via Community's awesome dashboard. Just go to community.com and ask for a free demo. They'll show you how it works and get you your number. It's time to start texting your audience versus just posting on social media. Everyone uses Community for that. So go check them out at community.com. I can tell you it's not just great for communicating with my audience, but Chris and I use Community and our texts to also sell out our launches. I'm telling you, you get such an incredible response because you really are creating a true, deep sense of community, and it's so intimate. It's freaking amazing. Go check it out at community.com.